Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of our Antec 1100 build. This week I spent most of the week getting painting done, painting the various pieces inside and stuff that we're going to use. I think when we left off on video 2, we were still in the process of tearing down the case, taking the hard drive cages, everything like that out. So you can see I pretty much broke it down now to just the bare parts of the chassis, the front, the rear, and the bottom part. We're not going to paint them. I'm going to leave them black because I want to have some contrast. I don't want everything to be white because then it's just going to probably be too much white. I picked up some new rivets also. I guess I buried them here, that I want to try. Reason I got these is if the camera will pick them up, they're actually white, and I think that's gonna look pretty good on it versus just using aluminum or steel. These are 1/8 inch rivets and they have an 1/8 inch grasp area on it, so I don't know if that's going to be enough for some of the thicker pieces like on the plastic piece here for the hard drive and stuff, but should be good enough for the steel. But anyway, we're going to start to reassemble things here, and you'll get a better grasp at what we're going for. So let me start putting some rivets in and I'll show you what we're going to do here. Okay, we just about have the chassis put back together, and now you can get an idea more of the white and black theme that we're doing on the inside of it. I just didn't want it to be all white inside. I think that would just be too bright, and I think some of the black accents, leaving the optical drive bays black, and having the black grommets on the cable management spots and stuff on the motherboard make for a nice contrast. And actually inside the chassis itself we're leaving this all black, so that will also contrast with the white of the motherboard tray and stuff, just to mix it up a little. I think it's a good combination to put together. Our next obstacle on here is going to be the water cooling. In this case is not really out of the box designed for a full water loop. There's certainly things a person could do. Maybe if you wanted to sacrifice your hard drive bays and put a 240 millimeter radiator in there. Also, most people don't know that Antec had made a radiator for their Antec 1200 case, which was actually designed for that 200 millimeter big boy that goes on top of this one and the Antec 900, 1200, and it'll mount right up underneath the fan. I don't know if we're going to add one of them yet, because I think that it's basically good for CPU cooling, but it might not be a big enough rad for cooling video cards and such. So ideally, I think the best solution for this is to go with a one-piece cooling solution like their H2O cooler. I think that's ideal for this. It's not going to give you, your full loop cooling for chipset, for video cards, that sort of thing, but it is going to liquid cool your processor. It's going to mount easily in this case without doing a lot of cutting and trying to fabricate things in there and actually butchering the case. As far as the rivets and stuff goes, these are pretty standard. These are 1/8 inch rivets. Anybody that wants to take apart their case and do some modding and stuff on it, all you need is a good sharp 1/8 inch drill bit, and you'll be able to drill out your old rivets. And all hardware stores and stuff carry 1/8 inch rivets. So I'm actually pretty happy with how the white ones are turning out. If I can spin this around for you. So I still have a couple more to put in the back side, but I kind of like that white and black combo. That gives it a little contrast. I don't care for these aluminum looking ones that are in here, so actually I might just drill out these extra ones and replace these all with the white rivets also, just to give it a little bit more of a flair to it. Anything we can do to kind of class it up a little bit is going to definitely make it pop more. But anyway, that's going to do it for part 3. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, I want to thank Antec for providing this case for our build, and stay tuned for part 4. We should have a pretty much put together chassis by that point.